everyone, and welcome back to Sanda. This is episode 4 of this. I think it's episode 4, right? That's the episode we're supposed to be watching. Let me just double check. Yep, episode 4 of this pretty awesome series. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think each episode I'm figuring out more about what I like about it, you know. I think last episode was very cool. We came across a sort of assassin who's specifically trying to take out Santa, and he seemed very cool. He was very like invested in the romance of Sanda, and ooh, let's see if I can remember her name. Not immediately. Do I have it written down somewhere on this book? Fuyumura. Just like immediately invested in like their little will they won't they, but then was also like, but I heard that he's Santa Claus, so I gotta kill him. So we're gonna be jumping into this episode. I can't wait. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we will be jumping into it. I've been watching this on Prime Video, but today I've had a problem. I'm still gonna watch it on Prime Video today, but I'm kind of worried because I watch it on, you know, you can watch the full-length version of my reaction on my Patreon account, right? And it tends to be, you know, I sync it up, so I go 3, 2, 1, go, and then people on my full-length reaction, they sync it up with their footage and my footage at the same time. But the problem is on Prime Video, I have ads on my Prime Video. And so what I generally do is I open up the episode and I immediately like click all of the sections that has ads in it and just watch all the ads before I watch the episode, and then I get into the episode and then I can watch it straight without the ads because I've already watched all the ads, right? That's generally what I do. Today, however, hang on, I just got the ad appearing on my screen, so maybe maybe actually this will work. But today I was clicking on the sections where there was ads, and it wasn't doing it, and it was still saying that there will be ads here, but it wasn't actually showing me the ads. I don't see why the company would care if I'm watching the ads beforehand or if I'm watching the ads during the episode, because either way I'm watching the ads. I'm doing what you need. You're still getting the money no matter what, and the companies are still getting my eyes on the ads. It's just when it's happening. Anyway, let's just jump into this episode. Make sure to support the video, and let's do it. This is Sanda, episode 4.
No!
I love the soundtrack. The joy to the world.
Wow.
In like a minor key or whatever. It's cool.
Santa would turn. You've got some nerve shooting a guy in the middle of a conversation. Start talking, Pops. Who the hell are you? Sorry!
Didn't realize how strong he was. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Please don't be
This
dead.
is a
Please
fake.
don't
He's
be dead.
faking. Yep. Well, he's pretty strong.
How about you calm down? Take a breath. I got
Oh,
This dude
no.
plays dirty.
Right in your jingle bells.
He's got himself some jingle bells.
Oh, okay.
They made me remember something awful.
They made the same joke.
For adult size. Don't need to see that again. Am I?
Don't need to see that again.
Am I a threat? Am I dangerous? I don't know my own end up punching people and smashing walls.
I like him like asking
an
adult for help.
Too. I even have an adult wiener. Is Santa a big threat to society?
Aww.
Is that why you won't tell me? Because I'm freaking out here.
Oh.
Dude, you just happen to be Santa Claus.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the only problem with you.
Oh my god. Oh, what a cool shot. Following him down to the ground like that.
Pete. The name's Yagiuda, and I'm with the St. Nick Pursuit Unit.
Yeah, I think I already wrote
Since
this
I'm
down,
feeling
but
generous,
yeah.
let me give you some advice.
Oh my god.
Being who that means you're something that can't ever be allowed to exist in this era.
Ho ho ho. Oh my god.
I was beginning to think a past Santa must have killed someone. This whole time, I hated how I looked. I'm supposed to be jolly old Santa, but I face like a gangster, and I'm packing a monster dong. Santa's whole deal is bringing hopes and dreams to kids? Not nightmares? That's what you're telling me?
Now he has confidence in himself. Oh my god! How far back could his toes curl?
It means fight for all those kids with my head held high and never hold back.
Sanda's a very simple
Had to
guy.
monologue and make things tougher for me.
Yeah, you did.
Think we should help? No. Let's stay here where it's safe.
Oh. What? Are you getting flashbacks? You are.
You think a boy's body looks like that under
Oh,
their
because you're
clothes?
seeing his dick?
You have sometimes taboo things are worth the risk.
These two are looking at
The
dicks on the
grown-ups are
book.
way too strict with us.
Well, they're looking at
All
art,
that
obviously.
stuff about big kiss anyone we wanted to.
Do you wanna kiss someone?
You two should try
You want
it.
to?
Well, honestly, I never thought about it.
Maybe practice
It'd be a problem if I
a little
did.
bit. Just right now, you can practice.
All I could think of
Oh my
was when I
gosh.
clenched. If we both had cavities already, no harm, no foul.
Oh my gosh. Did they kiss? Or is it all a fake out? Oh, she pulled back.
Us kids, like nude adult bodies.
Covering his
Santa
eyes.
Claus, and a feeling like waves crashing.
Oh.
I never believed any of these existed in real life.
Man, she loved Ono so much.
This is for Fuyumura Smile!
Yeah! Oh.
And for children everywhere!
Oh, fuck!
Owie?
To me? Yeah!
Jeez, man. He sliced that tree. Imagine if that guy didn't dodge.
Stuff I thought were myths.
Man. Oh my god! Oh, this fight scene's pretty fucking sick. Oh.
This guy's unkillable. He's so damn big.
I thought-
the muscles.
I thought he would have been
No
more
way can I
prepared
beat him in a
to
fair fight.
take down Santa. I thought he would have had like.
You've already seen
Tricks
me in
up
my
his
kid
sleeve.
form. Can't let you get away!
Oh my god!
A dumbass fairy tale.
It's not a fairy tale. He's
Here's why I fight.
he's real. He's here.
And for cold hard cash!
All right, fair enough.
Can believe in whatever they damn well want! At
Yeah!
least let them decide things for themselves!
Yeah!
Child off with a smile.
Here's a truth bomb from she believed in as a kid was totally pointless!
Look to the bright side.
I
of
kind of
things.
understand that.
Right now, none of that even matters!
This is why praying.
Oh my god. A giant naked Santa Claus coming and smashing Ono's memorial. Jesus. They're all seeing his monster dong. He's not going to be allowed near playgrounds after this.
Something beautiful about the adult nude body, don't you think?
No.
Yeah.
I was walking speechless. Cause that'd be like seeing a god or something.
Damn. I guess when your only exposure to it
An old nude dude!
is like through godly
In front of the
statues.
children, you would be sure to inflict terrible mental trauma on all of them.
Mm-hmm. Aww.
Since I'm here, I'll say what I came to say. Anyway, I hope you're all right. You have my word. I won't stop until I find you.
That's nice.
Whoa, what kind of crazy funeral is this?
This man's gonna be worshipped
Even
by these
God's
kids.
here to pay respect.
It's so funny.
You saw Godpa! Santa, did you see Godpa?
Godpa.
We're sitting there at Ono's funeral, and then without any warning, he just
You
came
should have just
crashing down through the ceiling!
Said that you did see him so that they didn't have to rant about it to you.
A blood vessel. And that's
Oh
when
my god!
it vanished into thin air with a huge explosion. See?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
It's not like our bathrooms are separated by boys and girls. They go by young or old.
Yeah, I
Naked old
noticed
man
that.
showing up in
I get it.
Really
Like
interesting.
Fuyumura's got a side to her that surprises me.
Yeah, she's
Once she
creepy but
trusts
sweet.
Someone, she's the type who completely opens up to them. Hey,
Enough excuses! How could you let him escape? Well,
What's that?
It wasn't really this guy's
Say
fault.
again? You what? I'm sorry, I can't hear you through the static. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
get your godpa!
Oh my
All
god.
the plushies are 700 yen.
And there's a little
Godpa
Legacy, is that his
ready.
name?
You
From
nailed it.
Oh,
Beastars?
I still say Godpa's really the god.
That
of
was
explosions.
cute.
Let's all write messages to Godpa asking
Oh
him
my
to come
God.
here and visit us again. Godpa is.
I heard Godpa is...
Godpa is.
Oh man, if you could have just announced that he was Santa Claus, at least,
I'm scared.
I don't know, people would believe in Santa instead.
Every student in this entire school believes I'm some
This is a
kind
cool
of
shot.
god.
This is the price you pay for showing him your crotch. Look at the impact Sandpaw had. Now he's legendary.
Yeah, I mean, you chose to take off your underwear.
It's too much.
It's not like it got blown off or
This
anything.
is only...
I feel like you have to
So
transform into
Sometimes
Santa
to a
and give a
fault.
speech.
And it's not even a Santa. What is he so afraid of?
Godpa, please come down and visit us again. Do it! Visit them. Say something. Fix this whole situation.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's so cute. She's surprisingly cute.
But I can erase the board since you can't reach.
Hey, you tease me about my height?
I got it.
Well, it's more that she's like absurdly
I can reach
tall.
it
I mean,
just
you are
fine.
short as well. Oh.
Fuyumura?
Funeral. Literally. For me. Thank you, Sanda.
Huh? No problem. It was not...
I love
What's wrong?
Fuyumura. I love her.
You're pretty skinny.
Well, look who's talking.
That's the reason for this.
Oh, transforming him into Santa. Oh, now you're hugging her. Now you're hugging a big version of him. At least now he can match you in
Make
height.
you better this way.
is this...
Now she's on her toes.
I miss Ono so much.
Aww.
fulfilling adult obligations. Can't believe how hard those things are
She
when
has-
I'm with Fuyumura.
She has no one that properly can support her, no sort
stop
of
it.
father figure or
I
anything,
can't
I
think like
imagine.
that.
I feel like sometimes you need that. You're
There,
going through
I
so
locked
much.
the door so no one's gonna barge in. Sorry, it's cool. I'd like another hug from you.
I get it.
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
I laughed. I think she heard me.
How many...
You can tell me.
Oh man, she's like, she wanted emotional
how many more
support and now
times
she's
will it take
supporting
going
him.
Back and
They're so gross, they're adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Are these two gonna
Hey, Kato,
see
take a look at these.
Fuyumura
It's
with
Godpa.
Santa?
I wish this was half as hot as the real one.
Oh god.
Same goes for my crappy fiance.
What? What's happening with you? Okay. Great episode, as always. And I really like, the further I get into the show, like when I get this far into a show, I'm really looking for like how good the writer is at certain things. And a big thing that I like to look for in series is like how emotionally intelligent the writer seems to be. That's a huge thing for me, is like I love series that have a great grasp of like it feels like the writer is emotionally intelligent, even if the characters may not be, that the writer is. So some great examples of that. I mean, One Piece is a excellent example of that, right? Like the series is written with incredible emotional intelligence. My Hero Academia is a good example of that. I would say Haikyuu. Like I'm naming like some of my favorite shows ever of all time, and yet it's, you know, it's because I've noticed an incredible emotional intelligence to them, you know. And so like there's a lot of shows that sort of pass that test for me, and I like it's not something that I absolutely 100% need to enjoy a series. Gachiakuta recently is a great example of it as well. It's not something I absolutely need to enjoy a series, but it is something that will if I do notice it heavily in there, it skyrockets my enjoyment of the series. So like Gachiakuta, which I'm watching on this channel right now, is a series where, it's very punk-like, it's very, sick. It's got some awesome action, and it's about people in trash, and so, there's like a certain crazy cool aesthetic to it, right? But at the same time, it does like allow itself to be vulnerable at times, and it seems all based around the emotions of the characters, which I think is really, really great. So yeah, like I love that aspect of series. Sanda, so far, I'm finding this series to be very emotionally intelligent, and I think that's a lot of fun, especially when you have a character like Fuyumura, who, like, as we watch more and more, I'm really loving her. Like, when we started this series, I saw her in the first episode. I thought, this is a cool, like, a crazy character design, a cool character, and I liked her performance, but I was like, I wonder if I'll like this character overall. I tend to get attached to whoever the female lead of a series is. Like, that's just, as a person, that's who I am. They tend to be some of my favorite characters, like Nami from One Piece is my favorite character in One Piece. And Ochaka Uraraka from My Hero Academia is my favorite, maybe my favorite fictional character of all time. But like it just tends to happen. Like when we're watching a series, like whoever they introduce is the female lead, the main female character, I get very attached to her. But with Sanda, I was like, I wonder, because it didn't seem, on the surface, she didn't seem like my kind of character necessarily. Quite harsh, quite sort of impulsive, I guess is the word I was looking for. Kind of murderous, like there was a lot of things about her that I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't dislike this type of character, but I don't think I'm gonna be immensely attached to her. But the more we see her, the more it's like, oh no, this is absolutely my type of character, because she's got all of that on the surface, but really she's a very emotional person. And not only that, she doesn't seem ashamed of her emotions, and I love that about this character. I love that, like, they said in this episode, Sanda said, like, Fuyumura is a type that when she trusts someone, she really opens up to them. And I fucking love that. I think that's awesome. Because it's great to have a character that will just completely, show you her emotional side. I mean, I love a tsundere character. I'm still watching the Fate series on this channel. I love Rin in Fate. I'm a big tsundere fan, and tsundere characters are the opposite of that. They're the same in that they have a harsh exterior and a soft interior, but the thing is, they, like, to the people they trust the most, they sort of close off the most to them, because they're like trying to protect themselves from that type of person, so like Rin gets the most pissed off when around Shiro. She will get like the most flustered and angry, and like she will show more of a tough girl front around Shiro than anyone else, and so, like, that's sort of the type of character that a tsundere tends to be. I love that type of character, but, like, I think I love this type of character even more, where it's like, this type of character is, like, has sort of these two sides to them, but she's okay with, hey, Sanda, I trust you, so, like, I'm just gonna tell you how I feel, and I'm just going to, like, ask you for what I need, and then I'm also going to provide that for you. So in this episode, like, she needed emotional support. Like, she's been struggling with this Ono thing, and she has a big part of this world building is, like, a lot of these kids seem like they don't have many parental figures, they don't have as many adult figures that they can look up to and be supported by. And so she needs that sort of support from someone who isn't just her peer, which is why I think, if I was reading the scene correctly, that's why she wanted him to turn into Santa. Like, I need I need this version of you. I need you this for support, and I need you to hug me like this. Like, I want to feel like a kid, you know? And so it's like that, they illustrated it with the heights, you know? Like, Sanda was in his regular form, was hugging her, and he was having to be up on his tippy toes because she's fucking tall as fuck. And so, like, there was that severe height difference there. And it was like, in that moment, it was like Fuyumura was comforting a kid. But then, like, she makes him transform into Santa, so he grows, and then suddenly she's having to be on her tippy toes because now she's the kid in that scenario. She's the one being comforted, and she needed that. So I love that she did that, and then I love that afterwards she was like, oh, sorry, I'll lock the door. She came back and she was like, okay, can I have another hug, please? I need it. And then she got the hug, and after that, she turned to Sanda and went, okay, great, now it's your turn. Like, this has got to be a burden on you. Want to talk about it? Like, I love that she was like, I need this emotional support right now. I'm going to ask for it. I'm going to get this emotional support that I need. And then it's like, okay, and now let's check in with you. Now let's make sure I can provide the emotional support that you need. Now I'll be the adult in this situation. And that's so great. That's like, to me, that's such a great scene. And like, when I watch shows like this, those are the scenes that I'm looking for more than anything else. More than really cool action scenes, more than like anything else that they have in this show. I'm looking for moments that make me really, really connect with the characters, because that will make every action scene better. That will make every twist and turn along the way more interesting, because I will care about these characters. So that was an amazing scene. I really enjoyed that. And I mean, last episode we had the scene of her laughing with her friends and stuff after seeing Ono. Like, there's so much about Fuyumura's character development that I'm just obsessed with right now. I'm absolutely obsessed. I like Sanda, and I don't really know much about, I don't even remember his name. What does that say? What the fuck is his name? Is that him? Amaya? It might be Amaya. I don't really know much about him, the third friend in our group. And he seems fine too. Like, those two characters are like solid characters. But I did like some of the Sanda character development we got in this episode, or like character introspection, I guess. But like, overall, those two characters, I like them. But Fuyumura, I love her. And it's not. And a lot of the time that will just be because I like the female characters more in shows generally. But I feel like in this scenario, it's like, not only do I like her more because she's a girl, but also because she, like, to me, has just the most engaging character in this show by far. I really, really love it. But I did like in this episode also having that Sanda fight, and having him, while the fight was going on, he started the fight in a really panicked state, and he was like, oh fuck, like, I don't know if Santa's actually good. And so he was freaking out because he was like, shit, like, you're trying to kill me, you might be the good guy. Like, he was going through that whole battle going like, he wasn't like, oh god, this guy's trying to kill me, like, this is an evil dude. He was like, someone's trying to kill me, he must have a really good reason for doing this, I must be horrible. And so he was going through like an identity crisis in that battle, and I find that really interesting. That's not the sort of scenario that I feel like I see in shows very often, where the main character gets attacked and immediately thinks, oh no, am I in the wrong? Which I think is really interesting, because I think there's a part of me that might do that as well, especially if I didn't know much about myself, I didn't know much about Santa. Like, I'm not going to jump to defend it super well, and I'm just going to assume, oh no, I might be in the wrong in this scenario. But then once he reveals all his motives and stuff, he was like, oh no, okay, you're just trying to stop me because I'm going to be giving hope to people? Okay, fine, then let's fight. Then that's fine. I can fight for the idea of hope for kids. When he said, like, I thought a previous Santa had killed someone or something, that was what was going through my mind too. So I'm glad that the show addressed that. That was very funny. I loved the scene with Ono and Fuyumura in the flashback when they're like seeing a dick on the, you know, on the statues that they were looking at. And was that the statue of David? Statue of David? By Michelangelo? I was gonna say the statue of Michelangelo, but I think Michelangelo was the artist and it's a statue of David, I think. Anyway, they were looking at a dick and they were like, wow, do you think men have dicks? Do you think this is what they look like? And then, you know, they were talking about that and then talking about, you know, cavities with kissing, and then, lol, maybe we should risk it, maybe we should try it out. But then Fuyumura was the one to pull back, you know. She was like, it seemed like Ono was definitely gonna kiss her, but then she pulled back. But I love seeing their relationship develop and seeing just how head over heels Fuyumura was for Ono, and seemingly how head over heels Ono was for Fuyumura, which makes it all the more interesting. Like, why is she not around right now, and why did we see her last episode and she was running away? Like, why is that happening if she seemingly did love Fuyumura? But yeah, so something that this show is touching on a lot though is the idea of like kids having these lies told to them. And if you're a kid, like, stop watching this video right now. You probably shouldn't have watched this video up until this point anyway, but stop watching the video right now. Look, kids won't have the attention span to be watching my discussions in my reaction videos. But there's thunder right now. Maybe Santa's coming for me, because I was about to say, when you're a kid, you know, there's lots of stuff that that some kids believe in. I know not every kid was like this, but like for me, I believed in Santa and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy when I was a kid. Maybe like the order I just gave it in was from like most belief to least belief. Like, I don't know why oh my god, the thunder is fucking loud today. I don't know why, to me, like, in my head, the Tooth Fairy was even more far-fetched than the Easter Bunny, which was more far-fetched, or which was more far-fetched than Santa Claus. But to me, like, I sort of believed in that stuff when I was a kid, because I was a kid and that's what I was told, and I got presents from Santa every year, so why wouldn't he be real? And then, you know, I grew up and I was told that they weren't real. And it was like okay, so I have some stories to tell about my Santa experience. So my parents, and this is why I told kids to stop watching, because I'm pulling back the curtain for kids. My parents, when I was growing up, they were told by a family friend or something, like, a little tip for you is, with the kids, you know, like, don't have Santa bring the awesome presents. Don't have them get, like, oh, if you're gonna get them a bike or whatever, don't have Santa get them a bike. And the reason is because your kid is gonna then be like, oh my god, Santa's given me this awesome stuff, and mum and dad are only giving me, you know, like something stupid. Like, mum and dad are only giving me a deck of cards or, you know, some chocolate or something, right? So it's like, what you're doing is you're like losing reputation points with your kid, because it's like they're seeing Santa as this awesome gift giver, and you as parents is like, just give him whatever the fuck we have left over, you know. So instead, flip that, you know, have Santa just like make it so that Santa is giving your kids, you know, some just small little things, and then you give them the big thing. So you give me a bike, and then Santa will give me like a box of Maltesers or whatever. Man, the thunder is distracting me a lot. So my parents got that advice, and it's good advice, I think, because it did make sense. I was like I was like, oh, mum and dad are giving me this awesome thing. That's so nice, you know. But then I don't think I remember this happening, but my parents told me this happened. When I was told that Santa wasn't real, I sort of started crying in relief. And I was like, I'm probably not in these words, I probably wasn't this articulate, but I'm so relieved other kids were getting really good things from Santa and I wasn't. Like, other kids were getting bikes and Xbox 360s and whatever from Santa. I was getting that from you guys, but like I wasn't getting like any of the crazy stuff from Santa. So I thought maybe I was a bad kid. Like, I was having this guilt for like, oh my god, Santa isn't coming and giving me good things. And so like that's the disadvantage of the of that approach. And I think that's such a funny story. I don't really remember feeling that guilt. What I do remember, however, is I defended the shit out of Santa being real in school. Where like there were friends of mine who didn't believe in Santa, and in fact, like, they were just told by their parents, like, hey, you know, Santa's not real. Like, that's just not something we're gonna, you know, teach you, which is, you know, fine. You can do that for your own kids. Like, it's your choice whether or not you perpetuate the Santa thing. But like, so there were kids in school that were like that, but then they were like spilling the secret. They were like, you know, Santa's not real, right? Because like my parents told me, they just give me the gifts and that's the whole thing. But I wasn't believing it, and I was like, nope, you're wrong. Santa's real. Like, you're wrong. And I was like, I can prove it. One year, I wanted the board game Mousetrap, and I didn't tell any single person that I wanted Mousetrap, except just in my head, I said I wanted Mousetrap, and maybe I said like a prayer for Mousetrap or whatever, but I didn't tell anyone that I wanted it. And guess what I got that Christmas? I got Mousetrap. So there. And that did happen, kind of. But I think I actually just told someone. I think I just forgot that I told my parents I wanted Mousetrap, or I wrote it in a letter to Santa or whatever, and it would just, my parents just saw it or something along those lines. Like, it, whatever it was, it's like Occam's razor. It was the simplest solution. I think my parents don't remember. I don't think my parents even remember getting me Mousetrap or anything, because they were probably just like, what does he want? Mousetrap? Yeah, fine, get it. but yeah, for me, I was like, that's proof that Santa's real. I thought I'd cracked the code. But anyway, I get, like, the reason I'm tying this into the show is they talk about, like, you know, you grow up with all these lies and then you're told that they're not real, and it's like, what does that do to you? To me, I'm fine with it. Like, it had no trauma for me. It, like, I think if it did have some trauma, it was about like 6 hours of sadness, of being like, oh no, the magic of that is gone. But then also, like, it was like a situation of, like, to me it was like, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I was like, it was nice having that magic for a time, you know? It was nice believing in that thing and having that fun. I think it's difficult. I don't know what I'd do as a parent. I have no idea. And I don't know what the modern thoughts on it are. You know, I feel like it's possible things might have changed and people might be less willing to, especially now that the internet is so, like, you could just, like, your kid could just see something online immediately that's like, Santa's not real. Here are the top 5 reasons Santa's not real. So I don't know what the current trend is towards it, but, like, you know, I'm not like, you have to tell your kid that Santa's real, but also, like, it was fine for me. I had fun. I liked it. So yeah, but I would understand if someone was like, I was told Santa wasn't real and it crushed me, and I don't want to put my kids through that. Like, I could see someone saying that, you know? So I'm not sure. Anyway, good episode, and gave me a lot to talk about, so that's good as well. That's Sanda, episode 4. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.